Oh joy, I just realized that my mic wasn't on. So, welcome guys. I just realized, if any of you guys want to watch the replay, I have the chat for you on the side so you guys can kind of see what's up. But feel free to participate in the chat. Say, hey, what's up? I love it when you guys participate. And I also like to see who's here, in the chat. So, feel free to participate. So for today, I figure I would just talk about some of my highlighters that I have in my collection, maybe do some swatches. So hopefully you guys are into that. By the way, while I have you here, it would be really great if you guys would share this stream on Facebook, on Twitter. Get your friends in here because the more the merrier, you know? And hey, what's up, girl? It's a nice to have you in. So I am just getting the chat set up so I can see it. Divine Diva Kate, what's up? I hope you guys are having a good Saturday. I'm having a really great Saturday. Just in chill mode. As you can see, I have no makeup on today, so just relaxing. So I just figured I'd wait a little bit before I start talking about some of the highlighters that I have. Oh, it's your first live stream? Wow, well, that's amazing. This is my second time doing it, so I mean, I like it. It's pretty fun. I'm kind of getting the hang of it slowly. So if I have some technical difficulties, bear with me. I hope that the stream is good and like I'm not dropping any frames. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's fine. Okay, so there's about 3 people here. What's up? Who else is in the chat? Come say hey. I want to chat with you guys. I want this to be like a time where we can just kind of like hang out, you know what I mean? So, let me start talking about some of the highlighters I have. I mean, I have quite a bit, but honestly, not as many as like some of the bigger YouTubers have. But I figured, you know what? Why don't we just chill, hang out, and I can kind of swatch some of them for you guys. So I'm hoping that the color it's true to color right now with the settings that I have, but we'll see. So this first one that I have, oh my gosh, you're gonna love this, guys. This is from Natasha De Nonna, and it just has such cool little packaging, as you can see here. It's kind of like that like old school, like Hollywood glam feel. And this is what it looks like in the pan. So when you look at it, it looks super dark, right? Like it almost could be like a bronzer or an eyeshadow. But when it goes on, it is so pretty. Let me swatch this on my hand for you guys. First of all, this is what it looks like on the finger. So pretty. And it's just so beautiful. It's really unlike any highlighter that I've ever had, and it looks even better when you use like a fan brush. Woo! It looks gorgeous. I know it is. Here, let me bring it up in. And what I like is that it blends into the skin, as you guys can see here. It's super pigmented on my finger, this one right here. And then when you blend it out, it just looks like your skin, but it's like this beautiful sheen. And let me see, the color is, it's All Over Glow, Face and Body in the color 03. So it's just dark. They call it 03 Dark. I don't think you guys can see, but if you look at it at Sephora, this is what it looks like. So, 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 so pretty. So let me get my makeup wipes ready. But while I'm doing that, I definitely want to know from you guys what your favorite highlighters are. Because, I mean, hey, I want to know. I'd love to know. I love finding out new things from you guys that work on my skin tone. So, let's see. What's the next one? Okay, so somebody told me that this one was discontinued, so forgive me if it is. I'm not exactly sure, but this one is from MAC, and it's called Gold Deposit. So, if I open it, oop, I mean, look at this. Look at this sheen, this beautiful, beautiful glimmer. And it's definitely like, I know that they call it a blush. You like that Becca Topaz. I do too. Becca Topaz is really good. They call this one like a blush topper, but honestly, I feel like for deeper skin tones, it's for sure a highlight, and it's beautiful and golden. And let me swatch this for you guys. You can see that. I don't know if you can, but anyway, on my hand, it looks really, really, really nice. See, it's got like that peachy, like gold. Let me make it a little bit more intense. You can make it more intense or you can play it down. It's really up to you. But as you can see, it just plays like really nicely with deeper skin tones. I'm in love with it. I mean, what's not to love, right? So hopefully it's not discontinued. I mentioned it. I have a video called Best Highlighters for Darker Skin. So if you guys haven't checked that out, like definitely check it out. And somebody mentioned that Gold Deposit was discontinued, but sometimes, you just can't take everything you hear as, the truth. So look into that. But hopefully it's not. And sometimes, MAC, they always like bring stuff back and it's like repackaged or something. Like I think they bought back, what is that highlighter? Not Whisper of Guilt. It's Oh Darling. And I really, really, really want to get that one. So yeah, who else is here with us? Let's see how many people we got in the chat. We got 5 people watching. What up, guys? I'm sorry if the stream is like cutting out a little bit, but I'm gonna try my best to rectify some of these settings here. Let's see. Okay, so it doesn't look too bad. Sorry, bear with me, guys. I'm going to fix some of these settings to see if I can make it stop dropping. But let me know if it is dropping for you guys, because sometimes I know things look different. You just never know. Let's see if that helps it out a little bit. Okay, so it seems like it looks a little bit better. So, okay, what do we want to switch next? We got MAC, we got Natasha De Nonna out of the way. Okay, so this next one that I have here, this is from Makeup Forever. And I heard people talk about their, you're getting ready to go to a banquet. Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, girl. It's nice to see you. So this one here, it's, yeah, like I said, from Makeup Forever. And it's called their Pro Light Fusion line. Here, let me just show you guys instead of like teasing you. So Pro Light Fusion, and this is the color 02. And I mean, check out that sheen. That's a sheen. And my favorite part about it is that it goes on and it almost looks like wet. Like, okay, first of all, before I even swatch this, let me tell you guys a really good tip for your highlighter. When you're getting ready to put on your highlighter, it's usually like the last step, right? You take your Fix Plus, you spray it on your face, get that nice sheen going so the makeup melts, and then you wait till it's almost dry. And then you take your brush, you dip it in your highlight, and then you go ahead and apply it there, and it's going to look so beautiful. Try that. I promise you, you're going to love it. So, yes, it's got this beautiful sheen, and when I swatch it here, I wish I could show you guys. The lighting is not the best for seeing it on my finger, but on my skin, I know it looks crazy here, but I promise it's not. Let me blend it out. It's just so pretty when it's blended out. And with that MAC Fix Plus, oh my gosh, you're going to be gleaming for the summer, I promise you. So, yeah, it's really, 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 really pretty. I love it. Now, I would say as far as everyday highlighters, I do like this one, the Makeup Forever one. And I also like the Cover Effects. What is it? They're custom enhancer drops. Oh my gosh. They are so good. They're really, really, really good. So while I know, Brina, it's really pretty. You gotta go check it out. Go to Sephora and girl, try it. So yeah, I'm just checking the live stream just to make sure on my end that it looks good. We got 8 people up in here. What's up, guys? So if you just got into this stream, go ahead and participate in the live chat. Come say hey. I want this to be like an interactive time for us to, you know, kind of take some time, chat, and for us to get to know each other. That's what it's all about, guys, right? So, we got Makeup Forever out of the way. What's next? Oh, okay. So this one I really like as, personally, I think it looks nicer as like a subtle highlight on your face or a body highlight. So this one is from Urban Decay. It's called their Naked Illuminator, and it's in the shade Lit. So when I open it up, I mean, it's really, really nice. And it actually comes off like a lot brighter on camera, but I promise you it's like more like suitable for my skin tone. And I love to take like a fan brush and I'll like highlight my collarbone. And it's really, really subtle, guys. I know it looks like blingy, but when you put it on, it's like really subtle on the face. So this could be a good everyday one as well, which is what I really like. Paired with that Fix Plus technique is gonna be bomb. Yeah. Oh, I gotta swatch it for you guys. What am I thinking? Okay, so it's super, super, super subtle. Like it'll barely show. It'll barely show. But in the sunlight, it's just like a really like subtle hint of gleam. So I don't even know if you guys can see it on camera, but I can see it in person, and it's so, so pretty. So this is for the person that really doesn't like blinging highlight, but you just want something super, super subtle, you know? That's really going to show up, especially when you're outdoors. Indoors, it probably isn't. Maybe tiny, tiny bit of glitter, but not that much. Yes, you have to try that Fix Plus trick. I promise you it will change your life. And you know who I learned that from? What's his name? Mac Daddy, that makeup artist. And I was watching a Get Ready With Me, and at the end, he was like, no, if I don't use Fix Plus, my highlight's gonna look too powdery. And that's why if you ever see pictures of him on social media or even on people's like Snapchats, his highlight just looks like beautiful and like wet looking. Like it's a part of his skin and not sitting on top of it. You know what I mean? So yes, that was Lit. I'm telling you guys, it is very, very beautiful. Perfect for the summertime. Oh, and next up, I know Divine Diva K, you're going to love this one. It's Becca Topaz. I mean, what would a highlight collection be without Becca Topaz, right? I'm telling you. It's so pretty. And again, let me see if I can catch that glow. So this is what it looks like. I mean, I feel like everybody knows about this. Intense pigmentation. I mean, when they made this, they were not playing, honey. They were like, look, you were going to glow for the gods. But I really like that it's got this really beautiful golden shimmer. Like, now that I blended it out, you can barely see it, but it's like right there. You see? It's so, so bomb. But honestly, I feel like I can only do this on those nights where I'm like, okay, we're going for an intense, full glam, I'm here to work kind of look, you know? But yes, it is super, super, super pretty. Love that one. So, do you guys have any interesting plans for this Saturday? Anything cool going on? I hope so. I don't. Well, I'm gonna hang out with my husband. And we're probably just gonna like go out to eat, do something chill. So we got 4 people up in here. What up, guys? Those of you guys that haven't said hello to me in the chats, hello, come through and say hey. So let's see. I have quite a bit more, but what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna break out one of my like highlighting palettes, and let me bring this one out. So I think most of you guys know what this is. This is the Tarte contour kit that they did the partnership with Makeup Shayla. And I don't see that many people talking about the highlight, but I really like the highlight. Okay, so I use mine a lot, you guys, like a lot. So it's a little bit busted, but that means I use it a lot. So the highlights are this middle one. Here we go, bring it back here. This middle one right here, and then this one right here. They look really light on camera, but they're not that light. And let me swatch them on my hand. I think the middle one is really, really nice. It almost looks like Becca Topaz. Almost. And actually, because this, let me show you guys. So this one is super, super light, but you know what I like to do? I like to mix this one and this one together, and they're really, really nice when you mix them. Hey, 13 Godiva. Hey, what's up, girl? Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you dropped in to say hey. So yeah, I just wanted to say that these two from the palette, if you guys don't use them that much, try mixing them. And they're actually really nice. They play super nice together. I think this one will probably look nice if you're like someone that's a paler complexion, but they are so pretty. I think Shayla did such an amazing job. It's kind of like hit or miss, right? When a beauty YouTuber does a collab, because you never really know what it's going to be. Hey, Angel Mika. Hey, what's up, girl? You made it. So, if you guys just joined, I'm swatching some of my highlights from my makeup collection. So, yeah, we're just doing that and we're chatting. I did give a really cool tip earlier if you guys were not able to what was I going to say? If you guys weren't able to watch that. So basically, if like when you're doing your makeup, right, and you get to the step where you're going to put in your highlighter, you take Fix Plus and you just spray your face down, and then you kind of wait for it to dry, but before it gets completely dry, this part here where you put your highlighter, you take your brush, dip it in your highlighter, and then just put it on there, and it's going to look so beautiful. So I promised you guys, try it out. So yeah, both of you guys, 13 Godiva and Angel Mika, welcome. And I love that you're a new subscriber. Thank you so much for watching me. Like, it always warms my heart when you guys say that you like my videos, because it's just, I don't know, it's kind of like crazy. I'm like, wow, that's really cool that, people all over the world are somehow watching me, and it really means a lot because I love making videos. So the fact that you guys love to watch them is just, like, amazing to me. Okay. Oh, so the next one that I have that I want to swatch for you guys, this one is, let me open it first. It's from Milani, and this is a really, really, really good drugstore highlight. It's their Golden Light strobe light, and it's the color 03. So what you can do is you can swirl it all together, or you can pick from one of these shades. There's a peachy one, there's like a more red rose gold one, and then a golden one. So I like all of them, but personally I don't really know if like rose gold highlight looks that good on me, because it kind of looks, if I put blush on, then it kind of looks like my blush just like extended up. It looks kind of strange, but yeah, so you could use either one of these. I think it looks really gorgeous. Here, let me like try and get a good swatch of them. And I think Milani really came through. I love the texture, you guys. When you put it on, it does not highlight texture on your cheeks. It just looks so pretty. So right now what I'm doing is I'm swatching the individual colors. If you guys haven't checked this out, yeah, do so. Because I know it's kind of hard. For me, it took me a long time to find it because honestly, every time I went somewhere, it was sold out. I was like, what? What's going on? So here's what they look like, and let me bring them out here. So you can see the golden one is on this side right here. The golden one, beautiful, beautiful sheen. And the middle one is more of that rose gold. And then you have the peachy one. So personally, I think that the golden and then the rose gold at the end, they look like the nicest. But I mean, hey, if you like the middle one too, it's all you, boo. But they're really nice, super affordable. Milani always has like some of the best stuff that I've seen. I have yet to try their setting spray. They have one called Make It Dewy. Have you guys tried that before? Somebody was saying that it's comparable to Fix Plus, which I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm not going to hate on an affordable Fix Plus, you know? So hopefully that's the case. But if you guys have used it, please let me know. Okay, so while I wipe down some of this stuff, let's see. We got 6 people up in here. What's up, guys? So, like I said, we are just swatching highlights from my little highlight collection. Please let me know how the stream is looking on your end, guys, because sometimes I know that internet connection can be kind of funky, especially in my beauty room. So forgive me if some of the frames are dropping, but hopefully it's all right. So let's see. The next one that I want to talk about is, okay, so this one, see. Oh, you tried the setting spray. Oh, you swirl your brush in all the colors. So 13 Godiva says, you know, the setting spray from Milani is bomb, which I'm glad to hear. I have a question for you. Do you think it's comparable to Fix Plus? Do you think it could replace Fix Plus? Because that's what I want to know if I'm going to buy it. And the Milani one, yes, it's super bomb. And I have done the swirling in there. And it's nice. But I think I just like just the 2 colors, you know? But yeah, so this next one, it was a MAC limited edition, so I feel bad even showing it to you guys, because if you guys like it, you can't really get it. It makes me so sad. But this one was from their Star Wars collection, and it's called Highly Illogical. Let me see if I can get a real good, yes, there we go. So it looks kind of crazy, right, in here, but I just kind of like swirl my finger. And this is more of like a pinky highlight. And it's very subtle, you guys. Like, very subtle. If you want it to be like gleaming, what I would say is to use Fix Plus. Let me see if it'll come off a little bit. So, I swatched it so it would be a little bit more vibrant here. But you can see here, it's really, really nice on the skin. And it doesn't highlight, it just like goes on like a beautiful sheen. If you use Fix Plus or some kind of setting spray, it would look really like wet, that wet look if you like that. But I really like it. It's super beautiful. Yeah. Oh, so I don't know if 123 is still in the chat or still on the live stream, but you did ask me to do a, what was it? A lash video. So let me know, some of you guys that are watching right now, like how do you feel about if I did like a how-to lash video talking about how I customize my lashes, lash application, how to properly remove your lashes, because I think that could be a really cool video, and I'm just hoping that, you know, enough of you guys want to see something like that. Hopefully you do. But yeah, I just got some new lashes, and I'm so sad I didn't bring them in my room with me. But you guys will probably see them in the video. Also, a little side note I want to talk about. Hold on, let me grab something. Okay, a little side note. I was in Sephora and I saw their little lashes. So if you guys have heard of House of Lashes, if I can get this to where it's not so bright. If you guys have heard of House of Lashes, they basically do, you know, really high-end lashes. They're really, really popular, like, on Instagram. And let me see if I can lower the brightness. I can just show you guys what these look like. I guess that doesn't really help. But they're so pretty. They're just, yeah. These were like maybe $12 or $14, but you can rewear them a lot. So let me take this one out for you guys. So maybe if I take the reflective top coat, you can actually see them. So these are the lashes. I've already put some like mascara on them when I wore them, but they're so beautiful and they're way more of like a natural, like wispy type of lash, which is nice because I also use the Divine Diva K. You're trying to get your lash game on, girl. I know the struggle because it actually took me a really long time to get my lashes like properly, just to get it together. You know what I mean? Like I used to have fake like eyelash extensions, which I really loved because I couldn't put lashes on at all. So it does take practice. You know, if you don't get it the first few times, you got to keep trying. But I think I have a few tips that might help you guys. So yes, these lashes at Sephora, super bomb. They're called Everlasting. So let me show you guys. Wow. The autocorrect on the brightness is super off today. Anyway, they're called Everlasting. And then the other one is called Timeless. I haven't actually put these on, but these are more like dramatic, you know what I mean? And the regular pair of lashes that I use is also, what is it called again? It's from Flutter Lashes, and it's called Intoxicating. So they are super good. Ooh, wait. Haute Look has lily lashes? What? No. Don't play with my emotions like that. Are you serious? Are they still on sale? I hope so. Wow. I gotta check that out then. I used to, back in the day when Haute Look first started, I used to get on there while I was at work, and I would just like wait till 8 o'clock dropped and all the sales opened up. But yes, I will definitely check that out because I love lily lashes, but they're so expensive. I can't deal with it, you know? Okay, so we got a little bit distracted. I'm really excited about lashes. So I definitely want to talk to you guys more about my highlighters because I have quite a bit now. Oh, let me show you guys this one. So let me see. There we go. Bring up the brightness. So it's looking a little bit dark in there. So this one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills like collection that they did with oh my god, what's her name? Nicole Guerrero. So here we go. I love all of them. Actually, the ones that I use the most are these four right here. Now, you guys, if like you're somebody that likes a blinding highlight, I'm talking about bling, like see you from outer space, then you'll like this. If you don't like that, then you won't, because some of the glitters are, well, they're just all extreme. But I feel like with Anastasia's glow kits, that's just the kind of highlights that they are. They're like really like glow worthy, you know? So you have to be in a specific kind of mood to use this. This one, honestly, right here, I use as like an inner corner highlight for me. I think it looks really, really beautiful, and then it makes your eyeshadow pop like crazy. So let me swatch some of them for you guys. Woo! That pigmentation. What I do like is that with Nicole Guerrero, she definitely made something for every skin tone, which I definitely admire because I don't think it's as easy as we all think it is. You know, and a lot of brands, I think that they just don't spend enough time doing that, so they just don't know, you know? So when they do try, they just mess it up. And, yeah. So let me see. I'm still swatching. And this white one. Woo! Okay. Let's see if I can scooch back so you guys can see. I know they look kind of chalky, but I promise you they are really beautiful. The gold one, so this is the gold one here, and then this is the gold one here. And this one, that white one, is kind of like, it's like holographic. If you're somebody that's like really into different makeup looks, like just trying different things, then I think you're gonna like that one a lot more. And I think that you get a lot of product for how much you pay. Like, it's gonna last. And since the pigmentation is so intense, like, you really don't need much, you know? So, yeah. And how are you guys doing? Obviously, this is like a time if you guys want to ask me questions or you want to put in some video requests. For sure, come and let me know. I'm all about doing videos that like you guys are interested in and like helping you guys, reviewing things that you guys want to see. And if I know how to do something and I can like help you guys, of course I want to like make a video on it and help you guys out. So hey, what up, Samantha Fisher? It's nice to see you. So if you just joined, Samantha, we are swatching some of the highlighters in my collection, and we still got quite a few to go. We ain't done yet. Let's see how many people are up in the chat. So we've got about like 6 people here. What up? 7 people now. Hey guys. Glad that you guys are here spending your Saturday with me. That's like such an honor. Thank you. Oh, so this one here that I've got is from the Milk Makeup. Now, I did that video and I swatched it for you guys. So it looks really intense. When you look at it online, it looks like crazy intense. But it's actually really nice. So if I take this and you just kind of like swipe it down, and it's really, really pretty. So this is just one swipe, not blended, guys. But obviously, when you apply it, you're going to blend it. So you just take your finger, and you can either swipe it back and forth like that. And it's a beautiful, here we go, a beautiful sheen. And I think they did such a good job for especially darker skin tones, anybody that's, you know, a person like of color. And so it's meant to be used not only as a highlight, but also a eye color, a lid color. Personally, I recommend using primer because I have oily lids and it did not, like it creased immediately. But it is really pretty, definitely more subtle for when the sun just catches you just right, you know what I mean? If you want to get that glow on, this is a really good one. And I like that they also have a little like plastic cap. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's so nice because that way it makes sure that the highlighter doesn't dry out. So, is there anybody else that wants to contribute what some of their favorite highlighters are? Because we already heard Becca Topaz is bomb, and I super, super agree. It's definitely in my collection. I also have the Becca Champagne Pop, but honestly, I don't use it that much. It was like one of the first high-end highlighters that I actually bought, but meh, it's okay. It's just okay on my skin tone. Next up, I want to talk about this one right here, Cover FX Enhancer Drops. Guys, if you haven't used this, please get on it because you're gonna love this. So, okay, when you first go to buy it, it's expensive. I forget how much it is, 30, 40 something dollars, but you get half a fluid ounce, but you honestly need the tiniest little drops on your cheek, And it comes out, and it's, so this one is the shade Candlelight. They have a ton of different shades. So it comes out in this dropper, and I just take this, and I just do like 3 tiny little drops, just like that. You guys see those little drops right there? That's all you need, because once you blend this out, you can use your beauty blender or a finger. It's so intense, but this gives, hands down, one of the prettiest looks that I've ever seen. Like, okay, this looks super blingin' with my settings on the camera, but it's so pretty in person. So you can blend it out even more. Obviously, I'm just like showing you guys how intense it is so you can see the actual true color. And you can use less. So I use this as a liquid base for my highlight, like down here, and like in a little C motion, you know what I mean? And then I'll put powder on top of it. Depending on how intense I want my highlighter to be, I'll use a less intense highlighter or a more blingy one. And when I use the blingy one and this, you could see me from outer space. I mean, shoot. But yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites. I use it on a regular basis. It's just, I just can't get over like the pigmentation. It looks like so golden and like classy. It reminds me of summer. So Candlelight on this one is such a good shade. Super bomb. And what else? What else do we have next? Ooh, okay. So this one here is I just love this one. When they did the launch, so first of all, let me just show you guys. This is the Tarte Pro Glow from Tarte. So when they did the launch, this was when they had like all those influencers go out to Bora Bora. And I just remember looking at everybody's highlight who used this, and I was like, damn, like, you are glowing. Ugh, it was incredible. So here's the thing. I love this palette, but I also don't like it for several reasons. I love the highlights. So this is not the best lighting, but they kind of look a little bit chalky here. I love the highlights because like this one and this one look so nice on darker skin tones. I don't know if any of you guys are makeup artists or, you know, you work on a lot of people of different skin tones, but this one and this one are also really good for people of lighter complexions. And what I love is I use both of these for, bring it back, you can see the color a bit more. I use both of these for these two. Highlighter inner corner highlights, and they're really nice. If you guys haven't tried using a highlighter for your inner corners, oh my gosh. Like, you gotta do it on a time when you like go out, you know what I mean? It might be a little too much for work, but it will look really, really nice. So the reason why I don't like this is because they include cream bronzers. So at first I was like, oh, like I could maybe use this color. But what I've heard is for even people that it actually works for, like the shade, it comes out and it's so muddy. So unfortunately, that's not fun. I don't know. I never touched this one either. Actually, this could be good as a transition color. I might try that. It's actually a little bit darker in person, but yeah, this one is really nice though. I have to admit, just for these 4 highlighters, it's definitely worth it. All right, guys, so who is still in the chat? Who is still with me? I hope you guys are still with me. We got 8 people up in here. Hey, guys. So I hope you guys are doing well. So that's, oh, I still have one more actually. One more highlight to show you guys. I think I have another one too as well that I'm looking for at the moment, but Glossier actually makes a really beautiful highlight that I can't find, which is so sad. They make one, give me 1 second, guys. So I can't find it, but they do make one that is also called Topaz as well, and it is so stunning. So if you're into Glossier products, I definitely suggest trying Topaz. But the other one that I have here, this one is from the Balm. It's the Manizer Sisters, and this is cute. So when you open it up here, let me see. Ugh. The brightness is okay. There we go. Now you can see it. So we got Mary Luminizer, Cindy Luminizer, and Betty. So Mary, Cindy, and Betty. This one is really beautiful. I like actually this one and this one. They're so pretty. I'm not really into like let's see if we can do this right. I'm not really into like blushes that are super shimmery. That's just my personal preference because I don't think it looks good on me, and I think it highlights the texture, like the pores that I have, you know. It doesn't look the best. But those are super, super pretty. Let me swatch them for you guys. And the pigmentation is like so good. So yeah, surprisingly, Mary Luminizer actually, I don't know if it'll show up nicely. Probably looks really chalky, but it's not. It's actually really beautiful sheen. Ooh. But yeah, they actually look really, really nice in person. And I like this because it's so nice to travel with. You just like chuck this in your purse if you're going out of town or something. And it's never like shattered or anything, but they are really, 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 really pretty. So if you guys are still with me, I just figured, you know, we would end this with kind of like a chat if you guys want to ask me any questions or, you know, talk about anything. I'm down. Also, if you guys haven't checked out my latest video, what was it? I almost forgot. But if you guys haven't checked out my latest video, you should definitely do it. I had a lot of fun. Actually, this week, I had a lot of fun doing videos because Monday's video, I talked about my brow routine, and as you can see, I'm not wearing any makeup right now. But I like to keep my brow routine really simple, and I like to follow the natural shape of my brows. So this is what they look like without any product in. They are normally pretty full, but I do have a lot of, if I don't tweeze, I have a lot of hairs that grow underneath and over. So I kind of have to keep that shape really defined. And it was actually suggested by 123, so thank you so much for suggesting that. And also the lash video that I have coming up is also suggested. So obviously, oh, you liked my anti-haul. Oh, thank you. Actually, that was like so fun because I feel like I rarely get to do videos where I just talk, you know? I feel like there's always information that I've got to like give out. So sometimes I feel like, you know, it's kind of hard to get that like personality to come out. So Angel Micah wants to know, what are your top 3 products that you can't live without? So my top 3, okay, is MAC Fix Plus. I can't, like, whenever I'm running out, I get like anxious because it's so good at just making your makeup melt. And I actually use 2 setting sprays. If I can find the other one. I think I put it away. I use the Urban Decay All Nighter to make my makeup stay. So this one to like, you know, make it look glowy and dewy. And then the All Nighter to make it stay. So those 2 setting sprays, because I feel like you can't just do your makeup and just leave it. Like, it still has to look bomb. You know what I mean? And the third one... I would have to say concealer, but at the moment, I love way too many concealers, but I do have to say the Tarte Shape Tape is, without a doubt, you know, it will never fail you. I've done a video about the dupes, and they're awesome, but for those nights when you really, like, haven't slept, and there's, like, hella dark circles under your eyes, that Tarte Shape Tape will fix you right up. So those three. MAC Fix Plus, Urban Decay All Nighter, and Tarte Shape Tape. Those are my... Oh, shoot. You can't just limit me to 3 because now I forgot about my Laura Mercier. My Laura Mercier medium deep setting powder. That's life. Like, I can't use anything else to set my under eyes now. I can't live without it. What up, Jerry? How's it going? So you just got the notification from my live chats. Oh, you didn't get notified? What? I've been live for like 47 minutes. So, I'm sad. I don't know if you follow me on social media, Jerry, but maybe I do try to announce it on Instagram or Snapchat, like my Instagram stories. So, maybe that might be a better way. That's so sad. Oh, I wish you would have stayed. But you know what? You can also catch the replay because I did swatch some really cool highlighters. So, yeah. Amina, what's up? Hey, welcome. How do you sweat-proof your makeup? Summer's coming and you need more tips. That is a very good question. Honestly, I live in California, so since I use the Urban Decay setting powder, that's enough for me. But yeah, I think I heard a tip from somebody that says that they just reapply their setting like spray. They reapply it every few hours. But I think what I'm thinking about is, here's the thing, like when you're sweating, right, your makeup is gonna like drip off, and maybe your fine lines, smile lines, or forehead lines, it might be more visible. So what I would do is I would carry like a beauty blender. I do this sometimes too when I go out, and if I just notice that my makeup is settling into those lines, then I'll just like whip it out, wet it or something, and I'll just, go in and it fixes it. And then use setting spray. You can also spray your setting spray. Okay, I have a dirty beauty blender, don't judge me. But you can spray it here and then apply it anywhere in there. And that helps. But use a setting spray that's meant to make your makeup last longer. Because some of them make it dewy. You don't want to use the dewy ones. You have to use like the long-lasting ones. I heard that Urban Decay makes another really good one, De-Slick. And you might want to look into that. I haven't checked out the reviews, so I can't say for sure like how amazing it is, but check it out and see if that one's really good. Aw, Jerry, you're so sweet. Thank you. You guys are really sweet. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This was like a pleasure. I just love the chance to, hang out, chill. Usually on Saturday, it's just a chill day for me, as you can see. Like, just no makeup today. I'm just like, you know what? Let me get all my highlighters, and let's just sit down, and let's just swatch, and let's just chat. It's a really good way for me to get to connect with you guys without being like, okay, I'm filming a video. This has to be clear. This has to be concise. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys have a lovely weekend. I will have a video up for you guys on Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so noon if you're on the East Coast. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!